Oke, sekarang ke skill 31. Visualize the passage. As you listen to each academic discussion in part B of the computer TOEFL test, you should try to visualize what you hear in the passage because visual questions about what is being described in the passage quite commonly accompany the academic discussions. There are two types of visual question that may accompany an academic discussion. One type of visual question shows you for drawings and asks you to click on the one drawing of the four that answer a question. The other type visual question shows you a drawing with a four letter on it and asks you to click on the one letter of the four that answer a question. Look at example of a part of the discussion and a visual question with four drawings. Nah, jadi di visualize the passage ini skillnya itu melatih untuk membayangkan atau memvisualisasikan informasi yang ada yang didengar selama diskusi akademik dalam bagian listening part B test TOEFL. Maaf. Nah, tujuan utama itu memahami deskripsi visual dari sesuatu yang dibahas dalam diskusi seperti bentuk, warna, terus tempat atau lokasinya di mana, atau karakteristik. Mampu menghubungkan informasi yang didengar dengan gambar atau diagram yang relevan. Nah, jenis pertanyaan itu ada dua. Ada visual question with four drawings, ada visual question with four letters. Kalau drawings itu nanti teh jawabannya tuh ada kayak gini guys. Nah, ada 4 gini four drawings. Lalu kalau yang with four letters itu kayak gini, ada letters A, B, C, D. Nah, kita bahas example-nya yang ini. Nah, nanti teh kalian akan dengar di dalam itunya komputernya ketika mendengarkan narator. Listen to a part of a discussion in a botany class. The discussion is on a type of flower called a calendula. Man, the next type of flower that we need to discuss is the calendula. Woman, the calendula? I've never heard of that. What does it look like? Man, it's a very common kind of a garden flower in the United States. You've probably seen lots of them. The calendula has yellow or orange petals, and the petals grow in 6 to 10 concentric circles around its center. Nah, kita tuh harus memvisualisasikannya bagaimana sih. Nah, terus nanti questionnya tuh, which of the following flowers is most likely calendula? Nah, dari 4 gambar ini mana sih yang kayak calendula itu? Nah, calendula itu kan tadi udah disebutin berwarnanya, kelopaknya tuh berwarna kuning, tapi kan di sini nggak ada visual itunya. Nanti ada di komputernya, cuman di bukunya seperti ini. Lalu kuning atau oranye petals dengan lingkaran konsentris. Nah, dengan and the petals concentric circles. Nah, jawaban yang benar tuh ya C, guys. Nah, di sini tuh. Jadi kayak ada circle-nya gitu loh, ada lingkarannya. Nah, di sini. Lalu di sampel nomor 2 nih, yang 4 letters, narator. Listen to a part of a discussion in a phonology class. The discussion is about how to English the sound is produced. Instructor. The next sound we will talk about is the T sound. What types of sound is the T sound? Hannah. The T sound is an alveolar sound. This means that the T sound is formed when the tip of the tongue is placed against the alveolar ridge and then is suddenly removed. Instructor. And where is the alveolar ridge? Hannah. The alveolar ridge is the ridge in the mouth just behind the top front teeth. Instructor, that's exactly right. If you practice forming a T sound, you can feel the tip of your tongue against the alveolar ridge. You think this passage has something that I should try to visualize. Nah, jadi kita tuh harus memvisualisasikan di mana sih alveolar ridge itu. Nah, jawabannya itu di situ udah ada di bawah, guys. Jawabannya itu B. Karena adalah alveolar ridge adalah bagian di dalam mulut tepat di belakang gigi depan atas nih. Di belakang gigi atas, tepat di belakang gigi atas di sini, guys. B. Seperti itu. Terima kasih sudah mendengarkan.